Hello and welcome to another edition of Tobes Tries. Today we're doing a snack food I suppose you could call this. It is something that, most people in the US would look at and cringe and never want to eat. But in a lot of the other parts of the world, this is a fairly common protein food source. And it's crickets. Granted, most other places probably don't do the bacon and cheese flavoring on them, but as you can see, that is a box of crickets. There's crickets in there. And this comes courtesy of my dad when he was down in Texas. I believe he picked these up at the Rocket Fizz location down there. I believe I want to say San Antonio, but I might be wrong. But yeah. So this is one serving. With one package, one serving, and it contains 4.3 calories, excuse me. It's 4 milligrams of sodium, and it's 0.67 grams of protein, or about 1% of your daily needs for protein. And I believe there's only like 5 or 6 pieces in here, so that's a pretty protein-packed food source. So the ingredients literally are crickets, flavored whey, cheese blend, natural smoke flavor, a little bit of artificial coloring, and some preservatives. And it's kind of funny, on the back there, I don't know if you can see it, but it breaks down the different cuts of the cricket. So you got the rump, the flank, the breadstick, the breast, and the wings. That's pretty much like a cross between a chicken and a cow. And it's the other green meat. See if we can get a focus on that. So yeah. And these were manufactured on 2/15/2016. So they're fairly fresh, considering. So let's go ahead and crack in and see what we got here. Okay, so yeah, like I said, there's seven crickets in there, and of course the bag's gonna glare up super bad. And a lot of them have kind of torpedoed themselves and become separated from their various limbs and wings and such, but there you go. That's what we're trying today, folks. Crickets. Don't use your teeth, kids. Alright. Get a little knife action going here. Alright. Oh my god. So they kind of smell like sawdust or hay. Very earthy smelling. I'm not really getting any bacon or cheese scent to these whatsoever. Dig one out here. Oh yeah, this guy's big and juicy. He's still got one leg and both wings attached to him, so he's a pretty good one. But then you can see it. He's got that little leg sticking up there, and his beady little eyes staring me in the face. So yeah. No bacon. No cheese. Very dry. Oh, there's a faint aftertaste of like really, really crappy like cheese dusting. But overall here, this guy's got no legs. I think it's one wing there. Very dry. Very gross. I was in Korea 2 years ago, and I ate boiled silkworm like from a street vendor, and that was kind of gross too. But at least it wasn't like so dry. This is like I'm like biting into it, and it's like exploding into like this dust that's coating my entire mouth. And yes, I am continuing to eat them because some of the other videos I've done, I kind of cop out after like one bite of something and it's really gross, and people say, oh, you never finish anything, so we're gonna eat this whole bag. And it's almost gone. I mean, I'm not really gagging from it. Not the best tasting thing. I mean, if I was like stranded somewhere and crickets were the only source of protein to eat to survive, I wouldn't complain. I would assume that you wouldn't have them dried and cheese bacon flavored in the wild. I don't know, maybe crickets naturally taste like cheese and bacon, but. And then we have all the loose limbs and wings and stuff. We're just gonna throw them back down the hedge. Oh. I think the excuse me, like choking on it. The wings and legs by themselves were significantly worse than the bodies. Yeah, like I was saying, if you're stranded somewhere and this, you know, like I said, that tiny little bag of protein or of crickets was 1% of your daily protein needs. So it's obviously a very substantially beneficial food source. I know that a lot of places are starting to incorporate like cricket flour. Sorry, I got a wing in my tooth. And that's a huge, like I said, a huge source of protein. And in a lot of other countries in the world, it's not uncommon to see street vendors selling crickets or silkworms or, you know, all kinds of other insects. It's a very nutritional, high protein food source. Just here in America, it's not something that we see on our plates hardly ever. And, you know, I would say try them. Just try them just once. You know, it's not going to kill you. I'm not going to die. These are obviously edible or they wouldn't be able to sell them. Bacon and cheese flavor aside, they don't really have a taste. It's kind of, like I said, the initial smell was very earthy, but then the taste was not very, it wasn't bad. It wasn't really present at all. So yeah, I guess I'll give these, you know, for the novelty, you know, I'll probably hold on this box just as a novelty. They're pretty cool. I'd probably give them like 3 out of 5 stars, because why not? I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to, you know, go out and collect crickets and eat them from the wild, but crickets, bacon and cheese flavored snack, it's pretty good. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, share, get me out there. Alright, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.